The Mellow Vibe Show.
Closer to my dreams.
We are back. We are live. Thank you for vibing out with the Mellow Vibe Show right now. Of course, if y'all want to vibe with us on social media, on Instagram, it's on Twitter, it's
Mellow Vibe Show.
on Facebook, it's
Vibe Show.
that. All right, we vibing out right now with the Mister,
Yes,
the Mister.
Yes, in the building, in the flesh.
Most definitely, man.
Joining us today.
Hey, my
Most
pleasure. My
Most
pleasure.
def, most def. Like I appreciate you for coming out, even though you're a goddamn Tampa Bay Bucks fan.
Hey,
It's all
man,
good,
hey,
though.
we handled. I told you that was gonna
Man.
happen. Though. We had this talk before any game was played.
Yeah.
I told you we're a different Bucks team, man. I'm a real
Man.
Tampa Bay fan. Like,
Yeah.
I ride with us through all the 10 lost seasons, dog.
Yeah, I think 10 lost seasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of them.
Yeah,
I
we
can't even
had
lie,
it.
man. Like, this is the Falcons. We had a couple.
But we
lost
got a
overs.
Super Bowl.
This is true,
No.
and we don't.
I don't like. I like the way we got it because we got one, but I
Yeah.
hate that
Tony Dungy.
we took Tony Dungy's team and let somebody else win it because Dungy really built that program
Yeah.
when we was good, like with the Hardy
then when-
Nickersons and the.
and when y'all got to the precipice,
Lynch's.
it was like, yeah, we gonna let this other dude
Yeah.
take over. It is what it is.
And but it is what it is. You see how they did Lovey last year, but
yeah, that is
One year.
legitimately crazy.
somebody that's been to a Super Bowl proved
Yeah.
himself. He got like a little bit of burn. 1 year is not enough to turn that team around from
Like,
where we were.
The ideal of like Lovie Smith not only took a team to the Super Bowl, he took a team quarterbacked by Rex Ryan to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like that, you should get extra points. Like you should have
Yeah.
spot that man 5 points for getting there with freaking Rex Ryan. Actually, right
Rex
now,
Grossman.
Rex Grossman.
It was Rex Grossman. You know,
Grossman.
I'm from Gainesville, Florida, so
Yeah.
I'm not a Gator fan, which is so
Yeah.
crazy. You know, I'm a diehard Seminole, but I remember Rex Grossman.
Most definitely. And we're gonna jump into a little bit of sports right now, and obviously, so you can get that sports drop for us real quick. That's how real niggas sip.
Y'all drinking white.
It's gonna be hype as hell.
Ready to get smarter about your balls? Here's Kel Nasheed with sports on the Mellow Vibe Show.
Hey, right, and we're back with sports. Ready to get smarter about your balls. I'm Kel Nasheed with the sports, man. All right, so last week I gave y'all the picks. I gave y'all the picks that were sure to be goddamn winners, except for one, my sure to be a loser. All right, so last
Go
week I went
Bucks.
4-1, which is a great record. I beat Vegas. Thank you for the golf claps and things like that. Oh, you're so sweet. And of course, my one miss was my Falcons.
I told you that was gonna happen. I told him that was gonna happen before the season started.
Man, I'm ready. Like
So you told him game one.
Game
I told
one.
him that. I was like, y'all our first game, bro. We gonna handle y'all.
All right,
We're
so
a different Bucks team. It's a different Bucks team this
As
year.
far
We're not
as
the
I'm
same Tampa Bay
concerned-
team.
No, even the Jags.
everybody handled
Yeah.
it. The Jags, and that was one of the winners I gave you. I believe that Blake Bortles is ready to take that next step. But for me, like I feel like coming to the season, the Falcons can go 16-0. And this week, now they're gonna go 15-1.
Every
like,
fan thinks
I am
that
a
about that
Falcons
team.
fan. I am unabashed
You're
with
supposed
my
to be.
bias. There's all bias. Like you
I'm
see
a
my
Bucks
arm?
fan, but last year I did not say we're going 16-0, and I know that wasn't
Yeah.
At least you're a realist.
the truth.
Hey man, we gonna
You
gonna
gotta
win
be
it
a
all.
realist.
Like Erica Badu
I
told
like
me
them,
one
but don't
time
play us.
when we was at one music fest. Thank you, Eric. Spelling is a spell. So I'm going to say what I want to happen. I'm going to speak it into
Yeah.
existence. I'm going to
You
speak it into
have
the
to.
universe. And the Falcons are now going to go 15-1. With that being said, I'm going to give you.
Okay, I
Top-
won't say nothing. We just gonna let the
Yeah.
games be played.
Let the games be played.
Yeah.
All right. First sports news. The Buffalo Bills, the circus show that they are, Rex
Oh,
Ryan's
man.
crew, they just recently fired their offensive coordinator after a grand total of 2 games.
You know what's crazy? I went to the barbershop today. My barber
Yeah.
is from Buffalo. Like,
Right.
got Buffalo Bills, everything in his corner.
Yeah.
And he was just there talking about we need to get rid of Rex Ryan, man. We need to get rid of him. So I don't know if
It could be
maybe
positive.
that's the change. It could be a positive because I could tell you that's the sentiment of a
Because
real
my
Buffalo
mom-
fan.
I feel like with Rex Ryan, and it's no shame in this. I feel like there are some people that are meant to be alpha males, the 1A, the guys who can be at the head of everything, and there's some people that are just better suited to be 1B. You have potential to be the head guy. You can be the leader if called upon, but your best place is sitting directly behind the guy that's in charge. I think that Rex Ryan is a guy that will be an amazing defensive coordinator. Amazing.
I
Overqualified
feel you
for
on
such.
that.
But as a head coach, because when you're a head coach, your team takes on your personality.
You know what I was just telling Lucky, my barber, today. I said, you know the thing about like Rex Ryan teams, you can even go back to the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets always seem to have that team that'll come out and beat a team like the Patriots.
Yeah. They
And
get
you
up.
like, oh man.
Yeah.
You remember they had LaDainian Tomlinson, like they was loaded that one year. Remember Revis Island first began?
Yep.
Man, I thought that was gonna be a solid team, but then they started losing to the mediocre teams and really just not even making plays later in the season. And you like,
Yeah.
okay, y'all just beat Tom Brady, and now y'all, I don't know. That's just like how I see Rex Ryan teams. I haven't seen him to win the big game. Like that.
I mean, unfortunately, that's his personality. His personality is
he
one of
don't
those
win the
people that
big
can
game,
give
but he-
for the big games, but when the subpar games, he's not able.
But they count too.
They do.
And even in the playoffs, he's not that. I mean,
And then he also hitched his wagon to mediocre quarterbacks. Like him believing in Mark Sanchez was a fallacy. Him believing in Tyrod
that
Taylor,
was some Hollywood shit.
yeah, I think Tyrod Taylor can be a good quarterback, but if you're hitching your wagon to him, man, there's nothing you can do but fail. Most definitely.
I mean, I like Tyrod Taylor. I liked him in college, but I really thought he was going to be one of them players. He get to the league and be like, dang, he a receiver now. I remember he used to play quarterback. I ain't see him becoming a quarterback, but he was with the Ravens for a while, so he got a chance to sit behind, who was it over there?
With the
Flacco.
Ravens, yeah, Flacco, yeah.
He got a chance to sit behind Flacco. I
Learn a
don't
little
really think
bit.
it's him because he played good at the end of the
Yeah,
season last
Tyrod
year.
be fine, but like the ideal of like
Maybe
leading to
getting
Super
rid of the
Bowl.
offensive coordinator is the answer.
And we'll see. Like the answers will of course come to play over the course of the next 5 or 6 weeks. We'll actually see. As far as this week, my picks for this week, my surefire, no worry, you're going to make money off these picks.
Let me see if I can counter you.
All right. I got the Patriots are playing the Miami Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah.
Even without Tom Brady, with Jimmy Garoppolo starting at quarterback, with all things going on in Patriot land, I still think they're able to pull out that victory. So I got the Patriots over the Dolphins.
I'm going to agree with you. The reason why I will agree is because that's still a Belichick team.
Belichick is the key. I honestly wonder if I
And
think
the Dolphins,
Tom Brady,
they coming up, but
Yeah.
they, like Tannehill, I don't think he deserves all that money.
Yeah, he's another quarterback that I think is good, but not great. Another game, after their terrible defeat last week, I don't think that they bounce back. I have the the Panthers over the San Francisco 49ers, the Chip Kelly led team. The Panthers come back, they bounce back, they handle their business. Cam Newton's back to being Cam
Yeah,
Newton.
of course.
And they
That's what I
handle
was
business
going
over
to
San Francisco.
I totally agree.
Yep.
I totally agree. I just don't see Cam coming out after losing the
Yeah.
first game of the season to the team that he just lost to.
Yeah.
And losing the third game in
Most
a row.
definitely.
Because that's in his mind that way. I just lost to the Broncos. I just lost the first game of the
Yeah.
season. Really? You think
And this
he
is
gonna-
legitimately a must win because the statistics on teams that start the season 0-2, 12%. Only 12% make the playoffs. So now this is where Cam has to be the MVP.
Yeah.
Has to go out
But
and
he
win
also
a
has a
game.
weapon that he did not have last year.
Kelvin.
He got Kelvin Benjamin
He got
back.
Kelvin back,
And
most
that's
definitely.
a real weapon, like no Fugazi. You know
Yeah,
that.
they're going to handle business. Also, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing the who? The Arizona Cardinals.
It's going to be
This
pretty
is it right here.
interesting.
And I feel like we're going to differ on this opinion. I have Arizona handling business against Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston throws for 350, throws 3 touchdowns. Mike Evans gets 1, but Arizona finds a way to win.
Man, I'm a real Bucks fan, so you know I'm going all the way Tampa Bay. But
Yeah.
what I can say is we got to come ready to
Yep.
play. Like, we have to be ready to play because Arizona do got a solid team, and they secondary is no joke. Like,
Not at all.
I would probably say they got top 3 secondary in the league, so
Yeah.
they're going to be throwing some looks at Jameis. I just hope he's resilient enough to be able to work through all of that, man.
Yeah.
And defense going to have to come ready to play because they still got weapons on offense. So It's gonna be a good game, but
It'll definitely be a
I
good
gotta go against you on that. You know, I gotta go with my Bucks. We just
We'll
beat
see.
y'all.
We'll see. That's what we differ so far. Also, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars over the San Diego Chargers. San Diego just lost Keenan Allen for the year with torn ACL, unfortunately. Blake Bortles already, man. And guess who's on my fantasy team? Kevin Allen. Like, it sucks. Every year he gets hurt, man. But I do have an immense amount of respect for what Blake Bortles is doing. I have a mix from, RG3. RG3.
Jacksonville is playing a lot better than I thought.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I think the momentum of the first game going to carry over.
I think at a point, like, we have the ideal of who a team is because of who they are. Like, we think the Browns are always going to suck. We think the Jags are always going to suck because that's what they've done. But when the talent is on the field, they have talent on the field. And when the talent is such, they can't overcome the talent. There's no amount of curse that's on the team that when you have a guy at every single level, from your D-line to guys like, what's my man, that missed the last year. Your linebacking core, you have Miles Jack. Your Jalen Ramsey, Florida State fan, you understand who Jalen Ramsey is.
Man. I hope he panning out to be what I know he can be.
And so they have talent. They even got the defensive tackle that they took from the Broncos last year.
And
so
they
have
also
talent.
have the boy from Florida back who they picked up first last year.
Yeah, that's the guy whose name I'm trying to remember, but it's all good. But they have talent. He's a guy that can get you 6 to 10 sacks. So they're going to be consistent. They're going to be able to win football games. And one of the games they're going to win this week is San Diego.
I agree.
Most definitely.
I agree. I see Jacksonville winning that.
They handle business. And of course, my weekly, we got to get a drop for this too. My weekly surefire pick. Surefire to go wrong. Surefire to go wrong. The Atlanta Falcons are going to beat the Oakland Raiders. Somehow. All right, so I'll give you all the reasons they're going to lose, and then I'm going to tell you that they're going to win. That's how this goes. Oakland has Derek Carr and the Amari Cooper connection, which is it's one of the best quarterback wide receiver connections in the league. Latavius Murray is a 6'4" running back. The defense is led by a guy like Khalil Mack, who can terrorize Matt Ryan.
They've only had like every year to get the best players.
Yeah.
So
and DJ Hayden is still adequate enough to be able to check Julio Jones, a guy that's a 6'2" cornerback.
That's going to be a tough game for y'all.
It's going to be a tough game.
What happened with Julio? He back?
He's back. He's ready to play.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's straight. He's ready to roll.
I think if y'all got Julio, y'all can put it together, man.
We'll find a way to win. And with all that being said about how we're going to lose,
y'all offense going to have to
we have to score in the red zone. That's going to be our biggest issue. We got to make sure that we're able to execute in the red zone, and we'll be fine.
I got a good running back. You know, I'm
couple of them. So we vibing out. I'm always vibing out. But, of course, so that was my picks for this week. But this week, we're going to go 5-0. We're 4-1 last week. Going to make sure the Falcons win this week.
Oh, so you got a good record. Let's see if the ones I counted are going to come true.
We're actually going to vibe out. Of course, we're vibing out with the Mister, a musical artist. Straight out of Florida, Atlanta, doing his thing. Tonight, you're actually hosting an early show, man. Tell us a little bit about the show.
I'm a recording artist for one. Do I look at y'all? Do I'm looking at the camera? Y'all tell me, man.
Both.
Okay, so I'm interacting with the people and I'm talking to y'all at the same time. All right, cool. All right, I just ain't want to feel awkward, you know. Y'all, we ain't go over none of that, but anyway, yeah, man. I'm a recording artist. You know, I go by the Mister. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. You know, home of the Gators. But since we talking about sports, and I'm a huge football fan, I'm a big Florida State Seminole. Been one my whole life, but I'm back here in Atlanta. You know, I've been in Atlanta for like 3 months now, and before I came here, you know, I did a couple shows in a few cities in Florida. My project, my EP just got real, just came out in March.
Congrats.
I'm still working that. I'm working the record right now, you know, as far as the indie scene around here that's really catching fire for me. Then I also host events, like you were saying. Tonight, the early show in East Atlanta Village at Union. East Atlanta Village. Y'all come check us tonight. It's not like your normal open mic, which I like the most about it. Like, we got the band that's in the back rocking with you. Not only do you got just the band, it's not loaded with just rappers.
Yeah.
You know, you got musicians that come in there and get down. I've seen comedians. I mean, we give you rock, alternative, R&B, trap, soul, trap, introspective, hip hop, backpack, you know, whatever it is that you looking for. Like, it's at the early show, and me and my co-host Queen Tuffy, we be live, bro.
Yeah.
Drinks are good, they cheap, and then it's Friday night.
Friday night, baby.
Friday night in Atlanta.
It's Friday night in Atlanta, man. What get better than that?
Most definitely. Most definitely, man. We'll thank you for vibing out with the mister. All right, so you're going to bless the artist corner tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm blessed the artist corner, man.
Awesome, man. We actually about to jump out right now. We're going to thank you for vibing out with the mister. We want to thank you all for vibing out with the Mellow Vibe
Appreciate
Show.
y'all.
We'll shout out the social media right after the mister performs. We'll be right back with the Mellow Vibe Show.
Young God, Fresh Ali, Fresh Prince of East Atlanta, checking in one time with the Mellow Vibe Show at Instinct Radio. Y'all come get some of these good vibes, man.